Hey everybody, it's Trish Yule here. Just wanted to come back in again and just do a quick little interview. And so I am actually here at Predictive Analytics World, and I am standing here with
Bryan Bennett.
Bryan Bennett. So tell us, Bryan, so what do you do around predictive analytics?
I do several things. I teach predictive analytics at Northwestern.
Okay.
I'm a professor there. And I also do some healthcare consulting, helping them with getting their analytics together. And I wrote a book on healthcare analytics.
Oh, hooray. Okay. So tell us about the book.
Okay, the book is it's a guide to helping organizations understand what needs to be done to implement analytics. Okay. So many organizations want to implement analytics in such a bad way, they're doing it in all the bad ways. You know, it tells you the foundation you have to start the program, and the pieces you need to add on top of it if you're going to have an effective predictive analytics program.
Okay. So what are some things that you would say are what are the top 2 or 3 tips for people just getting started with predictive analytics where they could avoid mistakes or pitfalls?
Well, you know, one of the biggest mistakes I see people making is just mining data mindlessly.
Okay. I call them data hoarders.
Yes,
okay.
That's a good way to put it. You know,
right.
You just can't store data and then look for the needle in a haystack because you may find something else in there.
Right.
You have to have a business strategy that says what am I looking for, and then accumulate the data based on that.
Okay.
And then analyze the data.
So what's another good tip? What's another big mistake that people make when they're first starting out with predictive analytics?
They don't understand this is an organizational process.
Okay.
It's not something you can just do in a vacuum. You just can't go out and buy the software today and have analytics tomorrow. It's a changing the whole organization, how the organization is going to be run, how the organization is going to operate. And you have people, you know, from the leadership on down, focused on how do I make this better? How does this fit into my business goals?
Excellent. And I love that. And so then, so going back to tip number 1 was make sure you don't just start going out there and start collecting all the data that you have possibly available to you, because otherwise you're boiling the ocean, right?
That's right.
And that's a waste of resources, it's a waste of money, that's a waste of time and effort.
And when you're ready to analyze it, the data could be useless.
Right, exactly. And some of the things that Eric was talking about in his keynote this morning was this whole concept of vast search, right?
Yes.
What was that whole thing about vast search?
If you look wide enough, data wide enough, deep enough, you'll find something.
Right, just by chance.
It might not be anything else worthwhile, but you'll find something.
But you'll find something that's going to back up what it is.
That's right.
And I was actually thinking to myself this morning with the keynote that it was even a blind squirrel is going to find a nut, right?
That's right. That's right.
Exactly it. Cool. So how can people find you if they want to be able to connect with you? Because again, you teach predictive analytics at Northwestern University, and you also consult, right, around predictive analytics.
Healthcare. Yes, correct.
So what are some good ways to find you?
The best place to find me is on LinkedIn.
Okay.
It's J. Bryan Bennett, so it's LinkedIn/J. Bryan Bennett.
Hold your name tag up there for us.
J. Bryan Bennett.
Awesome, fabulous, thank you.
Or you can look at my website, which is also jbryanbennett.com.
Okay.
JBRYANBENNETT.com.
Excellent. And if I wanted to get a copy of the book,
the book is available on Amazon in print and in the Kindle version. And it's $19.95. They've got nice colored graphs in here, charts in here, and everything. So.
Oh, excellent. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, yes. Very, very nice. And this just came out in April, right?
Came out in April. That's right.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on that first book in this particular area. And I hear there's a series.
Second one's coming out next on healthcare leadership.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining me here today with Predictive Analytics World.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bryan.